Switching gears to Chima, Brickstar asks, who is your favorite Chima character? Well, I love all the wing characters, specifically the Phoenix tribe and the Raven tribe. I really like the colors of the Phoenix tribe. It looks very nice, but I do love the personality of Razor and the Raven tribe. Usually we seem to get some very nice printing on him as well. Not to forget that he comes with that hooked hand, which is always very nice to get. You can see it behind his speed aura right now. However, I always find myself rooting for Kragger's ideas and the crocodiles. So it's a very tough decision in the movies. I always seem to be rooting for all the crocodiles' ideas. Not really sure why, but one of the two. I'm going to go with Razor because of his funniness in the episodes just cannot be beat. You may think it's a weird choice, but that is the true statement of which one I do love best. Love their characteristics in the movie or in the TV shows with them trying to make profits off of every single thing they can, selling speed ores and all that sort of stuff. Can't forget about Brickstar's second question. Brickstar's second question is, why do you like Spitta so much, and is he your favorite Ninjago character? Well, Brickstar, it all started whenever I opened a Google account and really had to pick a profile picture for myself. I was so big into Ninjago at that time, or Ninjago Season 2, I picked my favorite serpentine snake, which at the time happened to be Spitta. So yes, Spitta is my favorite Ninjago minifigure, especially in Season 2, but as a whole, he is definitely my favorite. Honestly, why I like Spitta isn't very to the point. I love the snakes, I love the Venomari's ability to spit poison, and Spitta, I guess, to me, looked the best. Best of all, he even had 4 eyes. I mean, who doesn't like that? I actually considered picking Lizaroo, another Venomari tribe member, which is the guy right above Spitta, second in line for General. Imagine my channel called AAG Lizaroo, because I would have picked to be AAG Lizaroo instead of AAG Spitta, so just think about that for a minute, that would have been weird. Next question is from Ilya M. about my videos. He asks, what is your favorite video you have ever done? Now, this question takes a lot of thinking, but really I have enjoyed making the review on the Ninjago set Enter the Serpent. Was definitely my favorite set to make a review on. So many awesome play features and details. As well as my 1-year anniversary video. That was awesome. Celebrating my 1-year anniversary, you can see Spitta holding the balloon that he held in that video. As well as this Q&A series. It's been very, actually almost challenging, but very fun to do this Q&A series. Hope you guys have enjoyed asking your questions, and I hope I am able to answer all your questions the way you want them. I love making these exciting videos, and ones that are different than other ones. I also love reviewing those large Lego sets like that Enter the Serpent, which really isn't that large. It was like $60. So, yeah, speaking of which, thank you guys so much for all the support on these videos. It really does mean a lot. Chicken Guy Creations asks, Lego DC or Lego Marvel? Which one do you prefer? Well, like I said before in part 2 of this Q&A series, or the first part of the answering of the questions that I was able to get out to you guys earlier than this one, I really have never been into all the superhero comics, books, movies, etc. But if I were to pick one, I would have to pick DC. Not much to explain why, sorry, except for the fact that I really like the Flash. I think he's really cool. That's pretty much it. I know it's a very poor explanation and answer to the why part of this question, but that's really pretty much it. I really don't have many opinions on these whatsoever. Another Mixel question by Vaka Waka Munchos. Vaka asks, which Mixel did you like building? Well, my answer to that is very simple. All of them. If you want more the one that I like building the most, it would have to be Rocket. Honestly, Rocket was a very cool Mixel. Oh, come on, stand up. There we go. Anyways, although he isn't my favorite Mixel, he was very cool, super cool to build. I thought the space idea was awesome, and I loved his rocket booster pack or jet pack on the back. It looked very nice, as well as all the lime green and his headpiece with his brains or whatever inside, as well as his lasers. Just one of the most creative Mixels, and actually most creative tribe that there is. One of the coolest. The last few questions are from Thomas Wood. Now, in his first question, Thomas asks, what do you like more, Jurassic World or Marvel? I'd have to say Jurassic World because I love the big dinosaurs and the sets in the Jurassic World theme. Different builds that we have hardly ever seen before are available, except for the Dino series that we had a little while back. I don't ever even remember what that was called, doing Dino Trackers or whatever. I was never into it really, but these are some very nice sets, very nice builds, and the dinosaurs are much better. I just like the Jurassic World sets better. There's no really any more further explanation why, but I do think they are a little bit cooler. Thomas's second question was, what is my favorite Lego set? Well, I usually love all the Lego sets I get, but my absolute favorite is actually the Vampire Castle in the retired Monster Fighters theme of Lego. It was an absolute amazing set, worth $120, and believe me, it was definitely worth that money. I got it for Christmas one year, and it lives up to its fame. I personally love building large buildings or structures rather than cars, boats, etc., so I like that even more. Great rare minifigures, all the moonstones except for the zombie one, and tons of play features, and I mean tons. Absolutely amazing set, loving all the different colors of gray on it. Here's actually, you got the vampire here I just put out in front. You can actually move this over here a little bit so you guys can see it a little bit more. As well as the car that shoots the net that will be capturing the flying bats. But by far, my favorite Lego set I own for sure. If I were to pick my second favorite, it would be definitely the Epic Dragon Battle from Season 2 of Ninjago. Second to last question was from Cygenus Extreme GT. Extreme asked, is there a set that you really recommend us to get? Well, all Lego sets are usually awesome, but I do have some, all at different price points, that I recommend. Obviously, I recommend the Vampire Castle set that you see on the left as the more expensive set to buy. To find one sealed now, you'll have to be willing to pay about $130 plus US dollars. It is an awesome set, though. I highly recommend you guys go check it out at least. My mid-range set I recommend is probably going to be the Enter the Serpent, the Ninjago set from Chen's Tournament of Elements, and you can see that one in the middle. And it's actually not as big as the Monster Fighter set. It's actually only one instruction booklet, but they give you a super huge one, so it looks like it's a very huge set. You can find it on Walmart.com now, at least whenever I looked it up. You can buy it for $55, which is a very good price, because usually it's about $60. So if you guys want to buy that, you guys can go check that out, because yeah, it did retail for around $60 in the US, and you can get it for $55 on Walmart.com right now. So I do recommend you guys go get that price. You go get that set on Walmart.com if you do want to buy that set. Finally, my low price set I recommend are all the Mixels. Yes, any of them. At $4.99 you get around 65 pieces or more of pieces of tons of creativity and fun. I mean, if you have never tried one, this may be a good time to try one. I mean, they're very cheap, so might as well. Last question of this 1K subscriber Q&A is also from Cygenus Extreme GT. Now, he asked me if I could do a short with some of my Mixels and do things like that. His full comment's on the screen if you guys want to read it. He just kind of wanted me to do some type of short or stop motion with some Mixels and stuff. And all I can say is this, that I've actually already have plans for something like this, actually. And late summer or early fall, that's all I'm going to say. And that might actually be coming out. So make sure you guys go stay tuned for that. Once again, I just have to thank you guys all for 1,000 subscribers. That is a huge accomplishment for me at this time. I am very thankful for all that, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this Q&A. I'm very sorry if I pronounced anyone's name wrong. I definitely tried my best. Some of you have some very hard names, but I hope you have enjoyed my 1,000 subscribers Q&A. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Hope you guys have found your answers in these 2 segments of my answering videos on your questions. And thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more videos on my channel and keep up the good work on commenting, liking, all that sort of stuff. Thank you guys so much.